Hi there, how you doing? So I don't use gems that much myself, apart from the occasional cut push and buying troops for donations and stuff like that. But for those who do, you've noticed that in some regions in Canada, Russia, European Union, Norway, and Iceland, that the gem prices have gone up. Now I wanted to explain to you exactly why this is, why it's bad, and what we can do about it. So what's happened is before the Apple and Android have been charging VAT at the country in which they're registered. Now of course, both of those companies are trying their hardest to pay the least amount of tax themselves. So they've all been registered in Luxembourg, where they charge 4% VAT. But now these countries have clamped down, and they're now making the app purchasers pay VAT at the rate in which your country is. So in the UK, that's 20%, and of course in Canada and in the European Union, it's a whole bunch of other percentages. So it's basically it's the governments that are charging more tax, and it's a really bad thing. So there's a couple of things, right? So if I was an app developer, to put my app onto the App Store on both Android and Apple, it's 30%. I have to pay 30%. So every pound that you pay or dollar that you pay to what you think is supercell, you're actually paying 30 pence is getting paid to Apple or Android, and then VAT is being charged as well. So what supercell is getting is they're getting 43% of the money that you pay. So it's a terrible situation, really, because the taxman's getting a whole ton of money. Australia clamped down on it a couple of months ago. So the taxman's getting a whole ton of money. The app platform is getting a whole ton of money, and we're paying more. So I've put a thread. Of course, there was tons of threads in the forum. So I've sticked a very popular thread in the forum. I'm going to stick a link to it in the description, and you can see exactly what's happening. Some articles that are talking about it. Now, why it's really bad is because it's not equal. We're living in a global world where everyone has equal access. I've got friends from all around the world, in Clash of Clans, and some of them are paying more and some of them are paying less, and that's just not fair. And this is why global taxation is a big problem. There should be a flat rate for every country that's reasonable. So what can you do about it? Well, Supercell could give you more gems, and I'm personally suggesting that to Supercell, although whether or not they listen, I don't know. They can't. They could put the apps down a tier, because the way it's all work is you just, as an app developer, you say this app is this tier, and the app company, Apple or Android, figure out the exchange rates and stuff. But what probably the best direct action you can possibly take is talk to your democratically elected representative, and explain the problem, the point that you're playing a global game, but you're all paying different prices because these stupid local taxation laws. And let's protest about it. This is affecting millions of people, and none of us have got more money. The prices have gone up by 23, 30, sometimes more than 30%. My salary doesn't go up that much. I'm sure your pocket money or your income or your student allowances or whatever it is you happen to be doesn't. So anyway, so that's what we can do about it. I thought I'd share that with you. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Take care. Thanks a lot, and bye for now.